Howdy guys, welcome back to Albert Engel's Pro Career and Pro Cycling Manager 2024. I'm going to shout out an episode number and assume I'm loosely right. I think it's episode 66, which is pretty exciting. I didn't know that we'd get this high. I had no idea what I'd intend to do with this series as we dug in, but I'm growing pretty addicted and attached to Albert. I want to see him become truly the best cyclist of all time, and I'd say he's definitely on that way. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the chance to defend his world championships. Our calendar kind of called for us to race the Tour of Luxembourg. I think it was actually a um, objective for Albert. No, it wasn't. The TT champs were, which we're not going to go to. Yeah. Anyway, we don't get to go to them, which is a bit sad. We're going to quick sim them and see who wins on the day. Here we go. Remco Evenepoel wins his second World Time Trial Championship. Filippo Ganna in second. This is so normal to see these two inseparable. Ben Healy, though, shout out to Ben Healy running third place. It wasn't even a hilly time trial, so I guess he just is in a hell of a run of form. Getting a bronze medal at the World Championship time trials, no small feat. Stefan Kung there in fourth, Ethan Hayter fifth, Alberto Bertoli in sixth, the more classic specialist that he is, so good ride by him. Jack Mulligan riding for the development team for Astana. A top 10 for him, a star of the future, maybe a contender we have to worry about, I reckon. Mads Pedersen there in eighth. He's become somewhat of a time trialist in recent years. He's still very good in classics, but he's diversifying a bit. He's still a quick sprinter in his own right as well. Stefan Bissiger in ninth and Jay Vine grabbing a top 10. We had a teammate down there in 19th, Andres Leknesund. Not a bad result by him. And Nils Pollitt, the German who did take part, running 11th. All right. What we do get to race is the road race, though, and that should suit Albert. So let's move forward and hopefully take part and be selected. And here we are at the World Championships. As you can see, we touched on it. It goes in Canada around Montreal, the streets of Montreal. But it is a course that looks like on paper might be up Albert's alley. His fitness, though, you can see is at 70%, so a very small increase. But at this point in the season, with how much fatigue he's traveling with, not much we can do about it. I don't know how we use this. Okay, so our expected race day is quite positive, so we can't use our skill. Gotcha. We're expected as 0. Surely we could boost. I wish this had a bit more functionality to it. We're listed as a favorite according to the magazine. Got Jai Hindley's giving us a bit of a comment. Apparently, he's going to put on a best case to try and take it out. Pogacar, Ben Healy, probably the big other two. I mean, on paper they are, that we have to worry about. Let's dive in and hopefully secure Albert's first ever Road World Championship crown. Here we are on the streets of Montreal. We unfortunately have a sick rider in Hajduk. Not the best thing to see, but that's fine. It is a long day, 250 Ks in total. We will have Hajduk, I think, protect us, seeing as he's not feeling the best. Do love the German, the German national kit. It is very, very clean. It's such like just a simple but well done kit, the German national champs kit. Kind of in other news, we haven't touched on it just yet in this episode, but this is Albert's first. No, it's his second. Okay, I haven't missed anything. I was gonna say it was his first Road World Championships. We did last year. He got 5th, I think, or 4th. We're hoping to at least get a podium, but better than that, we want to win. Let's quickly cover whilst this breakaway gets formed who is in this race that we need to worry about. So we got Ben Healy, a very strong climber. I think he was third, right, at the Volta, so in very good form at the moment. Tadej Pogacar, who didn't do the Volta, which is pretty big news. He will be fresher than Albert, that's for sure. We're going to have to worry about him big time. Remco, who just took out the time trial world championship. So obviously he is in pretty good form. Whilst we're going through these riders, we're going to quickly adjust Albert's effort. Matthew Van Der Poel, obviously a very good sprinter, so if he's around abouts in the finish, we have to worry about him. He can climb very well. Matthew Jorgensen, a former world champion, he won the first season that we did with Albert. He won the world championships. We got Roman Gregory for the French team, looks very strong. Bassato from Italy have a full contingent here as well. The Italians as well as the Dutch and the Belgians. Also, the Slovenians do. For some reason, we don't. I don't know how that quite works. I thought we would have, but anyway. Vekek from the Czech Republic team. Pidcock is he's a danger man. Even though he's not rated that highly, I'd say he's a big danger man. We got Juan Ayuso leading the Spanish team. Bucharago leading the Colombians. Vindegaard is leading the Danes, but they have a very strong team. Hershey leading the Swiss team. Volta leading the Hungarian team. He's a dark horse, I would say. Ben O'Connor leading the Australians, but they do have Jay Vine as well. Patrick Conrad for the Austrians, Corbin Strong for the Kiwis. We got Leknesund, our teammate or current teammate. I can't seem to click for some reason. I guess he's up the road, that's why. Leknesund in the breakaway, but he's leading the Norwegians. We got Tez Fazion leading the Traians. Biniam Gourmet as well, riding for them. Neelands for the Latvian team. Oh, big crash there, actually. Guy for the Canadian team, Magado for the Portuguese team, and one solo Polish rider in Malakek. There was quite a crash there, and I saw that Remco was involved, so no one off the back from it. Obviously, everyone quickly got back on the bike and in contact. The good news for Albert is he was unaffected, and Niels Pollitt is controlling the breakaway. We've got a pack of 4 away. And in that pack of 4 is our teammate, or soon-to-be ex-teammate in Leknesund, Vermarki for the US team, Molberger from the Austrians, and Oliveira for the Portuguese team. All right, we're going to jump a fair bit forward. We've already completed one of these finishing circuit laps, or I don't know if you call it finishing circuit, but however we call it. And we will see you guys on the final lap unless something exciting happens. All right, we are on the final lap for now, at least, of this town circuit. Up the Mont Royal we go for our penultimate time. And then we also go up the Westmount climb. That's the other big steep climb we've been doing. So far, it's been very good for Albert. Not any trouble met at all. That's kind of the name of the game early on in these World Champs. Pogacar's looking a little bit more cooked than us, but we are sitting a bit further back. Garner's looking a little bit done. Van der Poel's hurting a little bit, not as much as, about the same as Pogacar. Albert's sitting a little bit further back at the moment. We might have to use sneaking just to make sure he doesn't get caught out in position here. Perfect. He's moving forward now. Can adjust the effort slightly across the top there. The peloton has been splitting a little bit here. Not too much. I saw it down to 90 riders at one point. A couple riders crashed. That's why they're off the back, but not too much going on. A flat tire at this point is not going to be good though. Paul Guerrero, I don't think he's going to come back. The pace is very much on now. We want to catch that early breakaway with only 76k to go. Here's that steep climb, the West Mount. You can see it is pretty tough getting up and over the top of it now, just there. Oh, it has split. I think it'll sit up though. Pogacar is looking pretty good today. So is Ben Healy. So is Roman Gregory, I think. Yes. Baggioli. Okay, we're all feeling pretty relative to each other. What about Maxime Van Gils? He's looking pretty good too. All right, this is going to be a very explosive finale, I think. Let's get back up to Albert, and we are 3 minutes 15 back from the EB. We're catching one of the EB riders, actually. It was Nelson Oliveira, isn't it? Is that who that rider is? No, I don't know which Oliveira it is, but it's one of them. Terrence Arensman has hit the front. I don't know if it's Terrence, but Arensman's hit the front. Albert's had a very cushy ride. 39 riders in this split at the moment. You can look back there. It's chasing very hard from the Belgians and the Dutch. Vindegaard himself is actually chasing really hard, so that has reformed. 94 riders at the front now. Let's scroll to the back and get a quick check on that. We got Jack Haig here, and then yeah, there's the group behind chasing really hard at the moment. Enrique Mas leading them, so the Spanish team missing out. Up front though, things are nice and calm and tranquil for Albert. He's back to full bars. We're going to jump forward a little bit further once again, unless something big happens. All right, we've got attacks flying left, right, and center at the moment. We've been remaining calm, but you've got folks like Vindegaard flying off the front. Schmid now's attacking for the Swiss team. There we go. Pedersen's countering that move. We're running out of firepower, but I'm not too stressed just yet. We're kind of trying our best to keep the powder dry. We do have Zimmerman here, which we could jump onto at some point, and Denz is doing a great job on the front to keep it all together. Garner and Healy are the ones who have counted now. Evan Pole's on the front, chasing very hard. Oh no, he's attacking. Okay. Engel, though, is looking fine for now. I'm a little bit concerned, but not too concerned. Looks like we got that early move back. Yeah, so Zimmerman's doing an absolute bang-up job, but we have run out of firepower just about. We're going to have to jump on one of these counters, so we'll grab Ben Healy's wheel. I just don't want to get left out, you know what I mean? So Ben Healy's a good shout because he's a very strong rider. He'll be interested in moving in this finale. Sitting high here. There goes Pogacar, Evan Pole, Pidcock. We're going to have to grab someone's wheel. Van Wilder? No. What about Hirschi? Okay, grab Van Wilder now. Oh, grab Ben Healy instead, actually. Perfect. Ooh, that's a tough move. I need that to come back, guys. We need that back. Albert's sitting in, running a risky strategy. Very risky, but it looks like it will come back. Yeah, thanks to Bagoli, they're riding really hard on the front. I guess they're pretty high on Bertoli, doing a great job. We are about to hit this climb though, so we're going to hit effort 89 with Albert and take the gel. Just want to make sure that we're up near the front on this climb so we can counter. All right, we're hitting the climb now. We've got Ayuso's attacking. We're going to follow his wheel. Oh, no, follow Wout van Aert's wheel, I think. All right. Maybe attack. We just want to get across to the front here. We're attacking very hard at the moment. Only 9 riders left here at the moment. We're going to switch to effort at the moment just so we can save some of the red. Get a bit of a read on how riders are going. Bagoli's got quite a lot left in the tank. We're up and over the top now, though. 7K left to the finish. I'm hoping for a dangerous descent, if I'm honest. We're going to have to sit up for now. Maybe grab Baggioli's wheel. Up and over the top. Here's the final bit. Oh, that's Wout van Aert's countering. We're going to grab his wheel. We're actually going to do acrobatic descent now, I think is the best shout for Albert. Oh, it's not long enough, you know. Damn. Try it again. Is there any more of this descent? No, I don't think so. All right, grab Wout's wheel. We have... That's actually really good timing there. He's launched his sprint super early, and we're actually very gassed. Mads Pedersen behind, not much yellow in him. Oh, this is touchy. There goes Remco. Grab his wheel, grab his wheel, grab his wheel. Pogacar's launching. Okay, we're going to have to launch our sprint, but we've got no red left. I think it's going to be Baggioli. No, Remco. It's going to be Remco. He's finally done it. He's secured a world championship. And Albert has done no better than last year. It's going to be just the top 10. Yeah, 9th in the end. Not the best result for Albert, unfortunately. I think he needs to come into these world championships in much better form next year. I think it's going to be the plan to skip the Volta. But we'll talk about that in a future episode, our plans for 2027 season. All right, let's see the podiums and crown a new world champion. There's the podium. Tadej winning over Baggioli. Ben Healy managing to get 2 bronze medals in this world championships. Obviously, he's a rider in form. Albert down in 9th, a bit unfortunate. We won't worry about a team class that doesn't exist. All right, Albert, yeah, 9th place. It's a valiant effort, but it's not the result we're hoping for. Look, like I said, we'll touch on it in a later episode, but I'm thinking next year we cull this, we probably still do this, but we target the world championships. We need to do that. I'd love to get the world road race champion. And also the fact that Euros are on around the same time is good. We got to get that monkey off our back in our fourth season. Alrighty, next episode we'll be doing these two one-day classics. First off is a bit of a nothing quote-unquote one, a Belgian 1.1. Just something to build the form, because then we have the Il Lombardia on, which is a target for Albert on the season, and it is a race we really do want to win. And then we'll wrap the season up at the Tour of Guangxi, big World Tour race in China, that one. All right, that's been it for this episode, guys. Peace out.